Okay, huge game coming up. I'm gonna put in MLB 10 the show. I have like, oh my gosh, I have a little stomach, but not too bad. See, not too bad. Anyways, I have a really stuffy, congested nose for the past like 3 days. I'm gonna put on MLB 10 the show. I'm gonna let you watch. I'm probably not gonna talk too much because my congestion. But other than that, down like $1,000. So I gotta get that back. I'm gonna make 1,000 more for my next pay. I should be good in the next 2 weeks. I've geared into my spending, but I've expanded my right breast here, so it's actually getting bigger because this side at work I constantly am using, so it's lopsided. But this one I've been starting to make fuller. I've seen like no women at the gym for the past like fucking like 2 weeks. Hardly none. It's brutal. I had a good chance to talk to a woman today, but it wasn't worth it. It was a bad situation. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, let me get the game. Jays can make the playoffs. I can't believe that I'm saying that after watching them for the past 3 months. But they're in the past like 3 weeks, they're playing like 1-run games. It's really good. They're doing really well. Most likely they can make a wild card. They just gotta get like 2 or 3 good series. They have like eight or 9 series left. And all are below 500, so they have a really good chance to make the postseason this year. And next year they should be the best team. They just had a really bad start this year, so they are one of the best teams in the MLB. For sure, they're still power ranking in the top 10, but they just are not playing well. Mute this. Then you're gonna watch the game while I play. Let me fix this. Put this right on the screen here. Enjoy the show. That's a long gone fucking ass goddamn home run.
starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for strike one.
And this guy comes into play with 19 home runs on the year, so he'd like nothing more than they give him 20 years.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Nice, but it's just enough to get the run is in. So the runner is put to this man John, and they'll bring up the third baseman, and then he pronouncing him down. Now here's a fastball up, and he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And Rowan will tuck this one away for round number 2. John Buck will take his first cut to the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Maybe a little surprising he's still out there, but he's not doing himself any favors by falling behind again.
In front of the fastball here, as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Aaron Hill will get another opportunity here as they bat it around now.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And I imagine he's got to be a little shell-shocked out there right now.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. And the run is scored on second here as that breaks it over to a 6-0 lead. Went on, 2 out, and here's the forward double champ Lyle Overbrook. Swung out and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Rowan there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Blue Jays on top, 6-0. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. The leadoff man gone now for Aaron Rowan. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Oh, and Matt Stafford doesn't miss too many. That's pretty good to me.
McDonald is there, 2 gone. So the first 2 are set down now for Edgar Renteria. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. A little early there is Renteria as he sends this one on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Adam Lind will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading out for the Jays.
And here's the first pitch.
Lind.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now here comes the manager, Bruce Bochy, out of the dugout, heading for the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be it for starter Matt Cain. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. New pitcher set to go now as we'll see the right-hander Brandon Metters taking over here. Here's Sanchez for 1. On to Tony, and they get the double play.
And just when I was thinking we might be looking at a repeat of that disastrous first inning, that could wind up being an important double play there.
So 2 are gone now, and that'll bring in Vernon Wells. Line hard into left. And that's going to wind up a base hit for Wells.
Tim Gibbs already, and it's just the second inning. You're talking about a record pace. Everybody on this team's going to have 5 hits before we're through.
John McDonald is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And I've been really surprised at how aggressively they've swung the bats early in the count.
As a look now to pitch. And this is line back into center field as he picks up his second hit of the afternoon.
take a fourth to put a dent in that run now.
Swing and hold line hard towards short. Well, the shortstop's got it played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Mark DeRosa started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And this guy's coming in off a 2 strikeout performance in yesterday's ballgame. So he's not seeing the ball very well.
And, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Oh, that's a good eye. Never even thought about going after that one.
And it's swung on and missed by DeRosa. Keeps him backing for the first out.
And you just get the sense that maybe he's pressing a little too hard here with his new ball club. He just needs to calm down a little bit and try not to be an instant hero.
Buster Posey will get his first shot at it here. Posey. Cutter runs outside, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
And this is a tough play here as we see it again in slow motion. Look at him jump off that left foot and freeze it right there. He's completely in the air when he lets this go. That's a big league play right there.
Fred Lewis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on first for the out. The side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Giants nothing. Leading off, Edwin Encarnacion makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Swings over the first pitch, and this is bounced to Renteria, short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
What else could go wrong for these guys? This has been a ball game to forget at this point, and now you just hope they're getting it out of their system.
John Buck is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Really starting to feel like summer here at the yard. Starting to see a few more kids out here now that school's out.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So with one gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedules for the week to come. We'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. This is hit very well out toward left center. And this will be handled easily by Rowan for out number 2. Lyle Overbay will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Off now pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Rowan is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Freddie Sanchez will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Freddie Sanchez.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
And now with this big early deficit, you got to take it 1 inning at a time. You just got to try to claw your way back.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
And he just got on cruise control now. That's 9 straight he's set down.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error. 2 coming. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on the first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth. And in steps Jim Thome. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Afternoon baseball here on a fine June day as we check out the interleague scoreboard brought to you by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Adam Lind will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Get hard towards second. There to take it in is Sanchez, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeoman's work out of the pen so far. You always run the risk of burning out your bullpen when you turn to a early in the game, and this guy's really giving them some quality innings.
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Not wasting any time. These guys are taking an aggressive approach early in the count, and it's paid off for them in the first few innings.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here's the powerful Vernon Wells. Now a bouncing ball for Renteria. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is
Oh,
retired.
fuck yeah.
Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-0. Aubrey Pup will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Lind is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Aaron Rowan will dig in here, flew out his first time around. In there, strike 1.
You can tell he's really in the zone out there now.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
And I think he just turned and said, "Are you kidding me?"
And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Yeah, we can hear that one from up here. Give him a second. He'll be all right.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down. to
fuck
start the
yeah.
5th.
Well, gotta take the good with the bad in this guy. He can put up some big power numbers, but he'll also do this quite a bit. That's the trade-off.
Edgar Renteria will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. There to play it is Encarnacion. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. John McDonald will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now a ball lying toward the alley in left center. Lewis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
He's very quietly committed, done a bang-up job in relief at this point. You can see it in the numbers. 3 1/3 and just 3 hits allowed. All in all, I'd say a very unsung performance so far.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
And a fortunate bit of placement there as this stays fair down the line. Might have thought about trying for 2, but a good play in the corner holds him to just a single.
Swinging a liner toward right center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
Well, sometimes you got to know when it's a good idea to put on the brakes at first base. He gambled there and lost big time.
John Buck will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And they come back with one that misses, but Buck's still in the hole here, 1-2.
And I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to Tomey at first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Giants nothing. Mark DeRosa is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order. It's offense.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right out of play. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well on his way to win number 11 so far. He looks to be pretty much in control right now.
Buster Posey is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Chop foul off to the right side. One error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Up with it has been Gonzalez. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Boy, you talk about an athletic play from your shortstop. This ball is ticketed for left field. Heck, he even winds up in left field as he has to leap to make his throw, but he still finds the arm strength to get it to first. That's as good as they come.
Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is hit on the ground for the second baseman Hill. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And that's 6 shutout innings thus far as he's been very difficult to solve. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Giants nothing. First pitch coming. Aaron Hill swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Sanchez throws to first to take care of him for out number 1.
Nice play there by the second baseman going to his right. He's got the outfield either backhanding this or going for the sliding stop, and if he sides on the ladder, it turns it into a fine play.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And he's already extended the inning streak with that home run earlier, so he won't have to worry about that.
Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
And this has been yeoman's work out of the bullpen.
And he goes with the 0-2 here as this is on the ground to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. And this is in the third as a short option here. He can't make the play at third.
What wants to do this here? He turns the glove over nicely and puts him in a position to sweep it. But just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. That's a tough spot.
Hit hard to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Oh, these guys outs around. Heaven's sakes.
Jose Bautista will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's a ball grounded foul over toward third. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball hit back up the middle. On to Renteria at second, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Freddie Sanchez will get the inning started for San Francisco. He'll be followed by the Panda, Pablo Sandoval on deck. Foul back. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Boy, I hope you didn't join us late at home for this one because we haven't seen any action on the scoreboard since way back in the very first inning. Really effective with changing speed so far, guys. Just have not timed that changeup.
Oh, what a stop by Hill. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the first out.
Man, and have a look at this throw with our State Farm Show Motion camera. It's just like he's sitting on a park bench somewhere. Nothing to it.
Pablo Sandoval is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Even though he's pitching well, this is the part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. That's worked for him so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jim Thome is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And the infield's into the overshift here as Gonzalez is swung around to the right of second.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
And he's supposed to hang in another 0 here.
And this is near the line, but foul wide of third. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Kevin Cameron will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Vernon Wells will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. To his left, he's got it. Throw by Renteria in
I
time.
definitely
for
didn't
number
want to
1.
swing for that.
This is what you got to do out of the pen. Just get out.
Alright, I'm
Plus
tired,
down by
man.
6.
My
There's not a lot
nose
of
is
pressure
so
in that.
plugged
You can't help
again.
but relax and just try to keep your guys in the game.
That is like fucking 3 days in a row, 4 days
Gets
in a
another
row.
shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
And his guys are probably saying, where was this earlier? That's 2 pitches and 2 outs there, and after the struggles their starter endured, this is definitely a welcome sight.
Alex Gonzalez to get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
These darn well better be taken there. The first 2 guys made first pitch outs.
Now here's a swing on a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Camping under it is Sanchez. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Toronto leads this one 6-0. Now ball line hard toward right center.
Oh, I missed it. I knew he was going to miss
Empty,
that.
and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You want to talk about being on top of your game. That's the first base runner he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember how to work out of the stretch.
Aaron Lowen is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And he's hardly even had to work out of the stretch so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw to first by Encarnacion, and that's the first out. Edgar Renteria will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. That fastball in there for a ball strike.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strikes. He's got to be way over that.
Swing and a miss there, so the count pushes to 0-2 for Renteria. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, just wanted to show him fastball at 0-2. This next pitch will probably be something different.
Pitch taken that time by Renteria, and the count pulls even at 2-2. Struck him out on a good pitch there. And if you're keeping tabs, that's his 100th punch out of the season. And you see it there on your screen, strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. He's set now to pitch. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Therefore, it is Wells, and the side is retired. Giants lead 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He was thrown out trying to leg out a double his last time. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and left. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. 3 outs away from a potential shutout as you see the final 3 hitters scheduled to hit when we get to the top of the ninth. Hit on the ground towards first.
Oh wow, this is a fast game. Only 40 minutes, this one.
Rounded out his last time. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Up with it there.
3 up, 3 down.
Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Buster Posey is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Keep things rolling on the mound. He's in line for his first shutout of the season.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Looking back, this ball game was over pretty much the first inning.
He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And these guys entered play right at 500, so a win would put them in red numbers for the season.
Ooh, awfully close to strike 3. Probably should have been strike 3. Instead, it's 2-2 now. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And this is taken in for out number 1. Fred Lewis will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
A lot of first pitch hacking here late in the ballgame. I'd make him throw me something.
Well, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes is able to foul it off. Now a swing and the ball grounded foul off to the right side. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a high pop-up right near the mound. And there's out number 2.
And that's so much more out of the starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout.
The Giants down to their final out now. And that'll bring in the former batting champion, second baseman Freddie Sanchez. Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, he is locked in on the mound.
Now the fastball here is estimated at over 29,000 come to their feet. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And this one's inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you're losing at this point, I think you'll trade a base for a base. Then you know the help they can get.
Pablo Sandoval will step in now. In there for strike one, 0-1.
And he's still looking for a base hit here to keep that modest 5-game hitting streak alive.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And just a fantastic pitching performance here as he goes the distance for a late game shutout.
Guys, you can't win if you can't score, so Dave, probably not much debate as to who will receive our top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, Matt, there's no debate in my mind. The thing I liked was the way he really challenged these hitters. Nothing fancy. He just went right after him, then allowed him to throw the shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hugler, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for being with us this afternoon. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 6-0. We'll leave you with highlights from today's action as we say so long.
All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Fans, our final